A lot of people want to know, why is it that when people ask you if you're a Christian, you don't really answer it like straightforward, like, yeah, I follow Jesus Christ, I'm a Christian?
Because the question is almost always manipulative. It's not really a question. It's a veiled demand that I declare my allegiance in the manner they see fit at that moment. When people say, too, that they're a Christian, I actually generally don't really know what they mean. Not everyone who says, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, right? So be careful what you claim.
But you're such a good reflection of Christians. Does the Bible verse scare you when they say that they'll deny me in public, I'll deny you in front of my Father? Because you're denying them because they're trying to set you in a trap. What do you classify yourself as? If Jesus came down right now, would you be his son? Or would you be somebody who's studying Jesus?
What do you think?
My perspective is that you are a God-fearing man, you're learning, and you're taking what God gave you and you're teaching others. From your fruits, if I tasted them, I said, this is a righteous man that's after God's heart, like David. But then your mouth will say, who says that I'm a Christian? So it does confuse me as somebody who does watch you.
That's a good answer. I don't know how to add to that. I'm trying to find my way, and I'm communicating with people about that voyage as clearly as I possibly can. People think it's obvious. They ask things that, do you believe in God? And I don't answer that question because I don't know what the hell you mean by the question. There isn't a more difficult question than that. It's simple, isn't it? The entire religious enterprise of the human race for the multiple millennia we've been pursuing our upward aim, that's all simple. It's not simple.
Okay, you guys know I sometimes give George Janko a hard time because of some of his theological takes that are a little sloppy, but I have to hand it to him for this one. He asked Jordan Peterson some great questions to press him on where he stands on Christianity and his belief in God. I don't know what's going around in Jordan Peterson's head. I mean, does anybody? The guy is pretty stinking smart, but where he goes wrong is this. The Bible does tell us who God is. It's God's special revelation to us. Therefore, if you are a Christian, you can confidently claim to be one because the Bible tells us what a follower of Christ looks like. Christianity is private in the sense that each and every one of us will have to answer the question Jesus asked his own disciples in Matthew 16, who do men say that I am? But it's a public faith in that we declare our allegiance to Christ in both word and deed. In other words, Christianity is a private faith on public display. Jordan Peterson really does seem as though he's wrestling with this question of, are you a Christian? Do you believe in God? But I don't think it's as complicated as he makes it seem. When people give their hearts to Christ, like Russell Brand and OnlyFans Sophie Rain, they are eager to tell others how Christ changed their lives. We also have examples of this in the Bible, the Samaritan woman in John 4 and Zacchaeus in Luke 19. The point is, when you believe in Jesus, no one is going to have to twist your arm to admit that. It's a really simple question with a really simple answer. I just hope Jordan Peterson finds the answer. And when he does, I think we're all going to know.